And welcome to the September 3rd, 2025 Penfield Town Board Legislative Meeting. Councilman Ockenden, will you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? Please stand.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, Bob. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Barry.
here.
Lee. Here. Leenhouts.
Here.
Ockenden.
Here.
Teglash. Here.
Okay, we have a lot to celebrate tonight and recognize a few people. I'm going to move the agenda out of order, and I'm going to walk to the podium, so hang in there. So I'm going to go a little out of order to accommodate our guests that are here. We will start with something that I know is near and dear to many of us. September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. We have a proclamation that we'll read in the record to formally proclaim September as Childhood Cancer Awareness Month in the town of Penfield. Before I read the proclamation, I want to call up the Rothfuss family who are with us this evening. You could stand if you want, and I'll read the proclamation. This family knows firsthand the impact of childhood cancer, as James is a cancer survivor. So whereas the month of September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and whereas during this month, childhood cancer organizations throughout the world raise awareness and funds in recognition of this important cause, and whereas cancer does not discriminate, impacting children of all ages, and whereas childhood cancer is a leading cause of death by disease in children, and whereas over 40 children per day are diagnosed with cancer in the United States, according to the American Childhood Cancer Organization, and whereas the number of families affected by childhood cancer continues to grow, including right here in Penfield, like the Rothfuss family that are with us. And whereas the town of Penfield joins with the groups throughout the world to raise awareness about childhood cancer and honor and remember all those that have been impacted. And now it be resolved, the town of Penfield proclaims September 2025 as Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, dated September 3rd, 2025. Thank you. All right, I'm going to ask the town board to come up. Can we get a photo with you, with the family, if that's all right?
Yeah, just right in here. So yep. Yeah, we're good. Thank you. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. Appreciate you guys coming. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming. Have a good night.
Thank you.
All right, now we have several of our Penfield High School athletes here tonight. We had several teams win big at the end of last season, and now that summer's over, it's a perfect time to honor these athletes as we kick off the new school year. I want to recognize the girls' flag football team. I don't think they're here tonight. They're all, I think, playing soccer, I heard. The team is incredible. At the end of May, they won their third straight sectional title. 3 straight, if you can believe that. They had a fantastic year, and I know we'll be cheering you on as you go for the 4th title this upcoming spring. So I want to congratulate the girls' flag football team. Yeah. All right, now we got the boys lacrosse team. Looks like they're all here, which is awesome. Please join us right up in front if you can. Bring the whole team. This team is a perfect example of what perseverance is all about. After a tough start, the team battled back to win the sectional title. For those familiar with lacrosse, Section 5 is one of the toughest in the state, and this group did an amazing job of winning sectionals in June. And I want to thank the team for being here, and well done on the sectional title. And you know the process, big picture. If we can get the board to come on up again, see if Chris can pull this off. Should we like kneel down, Chris?
So basically from the guy with the scooter, sorry to single you out, if you guys could pinch in towards him. You can't see you. All right, we've got you. And Coach, if you can just shift over, bang. All right, large. Everyone, if you can't see me, I can't see you, so make sure I can see you. Ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. All right, last one. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect, thank you, everybody. Does anyone? There you go. No, I'm in your way. You're good.
Back into our chairs.
Yeah, no, we'll just wait.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. All right, but last, certainly not least, is our New York State Champions girls lacrosse team. I think they're here. Please step forward. In June, this group of outstanding student athletes brought home the girls' first ever state title. Along the way, Along the way, their grit and determination were on full display, with an achievement not only to get in the state tournament, but also to win the whole darn thing. So that's so awesome. We're so proud, and we appreciate you for representing our community. So thank you. All right, picture. Let's go. Maybe you can squeeze them in.
Yeah, this one's a little better. We can have, since there's not quite as many, tallest in the back, not as tall as Alright. Thank you. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Alright, last one. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Sorry. False start again. Did you want one with us or without us?
It doesn't matter. It's like Division A.
Number of times we've had so many wins like that in a small.
All right, I'll let the teams clear out and get to your homework tonight. I know you're excited. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
I'll tell you too, in Penfield lacrosse,
peer sport for a while, yeah. Yeah. Starting to change, I guess. It's spreading across the country now.
A sister was my mother's helper when Jason just got married. It was 2 days old.
All right, boys, let's go.
They are also their state champs, girls lacrosse.
So this coach, J.J. Shembri, and he was a PE teacher, maybe college. And then Mark Rice was the head coach forever, and he was PE at the high school. My son played for Rice one year, and then when Shembri took over. But yeah, I think you're right. I think Shembri was at Connell's maybe. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's true.
It goes by quick, parents, doesn't it? All right. How great was that? We certainly have some incredible kids here in Penfield. All right, so our final recognition, I'm going to call up Maggie Ashen. Maggie will be sharing important information on the upcoming book sale at Penfield Public Library. So I'm going to welcome Maggie, and you may have somebody else that wants to speak. So I'm going to just turn over the podium to you and get situated.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Town Board. Okay. I'm going to introduce you to Shelley Hayes. She's our president of the Friends of the Penfield Public Library. Has nothing to do with anything but the Friends of the Public Library, and we raise funds. I've given all of you a flyer, and she's got a wonderful presentation for you. And we're looking for new members, as is Barbara Power that's here from the library trustees. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about the book sale, so I'm going to leave it to Shelley.
All right.
Good luck.
So, thank you. And great to see you guys. Like, Jeff and Linda, I love to see you when you come to the volunteer luncheon that Rhonda has. It's wonderful. Thank you so much for giving us a moment of your time. I won't be long. I've been told, don't be long, Shelley. It's a What's that?
Wine event is still coming up? Is that spring? I forget.
It's in June.
Oh, the foundation, okay.
Yeah, the foundation things?
Yeah.
Those are fun too, those wine events. Yeah, they do a good job with that too. So it's a page and a half, but
Yeah, go for it.
I can go long, so just
You're good.
cut me off, all right, because I can do that. But thank you very much for having us and giving us a moment. Really appreciate it. I want to do a couple thank yous, and then I'm primarily here to talk about the book sale, and then as an extra bonus snack, I'm going to talk just about us for a minute, okay, and a few things. So, okay, want to thank the Library Board of Trustees. They actually do really good work, and when I give them a report every month on what we're doing, our activities, if we need anything, I give it through Trustee Judy Marinucci. She's wonderful. She comes to our sales and helps, and they're a really great source for us for like coaching and counseling and when we need things. So I want to acknowledge that. The second, or the next thing I want to say is, I don't know what you're doing, but you're getting great people into Penfield and in your departments. Andy at the Andy Fitz, I'll never get that right.
You got it.
He at the rec center, and all the rec center people are wonderful. They support us. And then Jim Kreckman with the facilities department. Again, wonderful people. Want to do a shout out to Joe, who's always helping. Between the rec center, the facilities department, and then Rhonda Rossman and her staff and volunteers, that center is such a great representation of Penfield and all Penfield is. I promise it's the best decision we made 30 years ago to move here. It's like a family. It's a community hub. It's wonderful to be in that environment. I mean, great job. I don't know how you're getting these people in the departments, but they're fantastic. They are absolutely fantastic. Okay, so now let's get to why I have to be here and the important good stuff. I want to talk about the September sale. Huge, huge sale. It's the 48th sale, And whenever we ramp up for it, and I've only been around 4 years, right? Like, this has been going on decades and decades with amazing people doing this volunteer work to put this sale on and raise funds for our library. And it always gives me pause to think about the thousands of volunteer hours that have gone on in this community to make this happen. It's absolutely breathtaking. And I'm just so grateful to be part of it now, you know. It's wonderful. So the sale this year is September 9th through the 13th. The first day is, of course, Members' Day. They get first pick of all the goods. It spans 4 rooms in the Library and Rec Center. It's huge. We have 50,000 plus products, items. 50,000. We have people coming in from other sales, and they're like, your sale is huge, and it's the best, and you have the most children's stuff. I mean, we get so many compliments on the sale. All the items are in great shape. Of course, we have books, but we have puzzles and games and DVDs and CDs and books on CD, and I'm just going to take a little tour, and this is why you got to keep me on track for time. But I got a DVD of The Devil Wears Prada, and you know that to stream it, it's still probably $5 to stream it. It's $4.79. I know what it is, because before I got the DVD, I knew what I did it. So we get great products, and you got to come. And then the other, and here's the bonus: all that stuff I just said, $2 or less. So we're recycling, reusing in our community, which is fantastic. Then we have specialty items as well. These are items that are like of higher value, and there's still great finds and great deals. So those are great. And then we actually, last year, we added these fantastic teas to our collection. So this is the women's, and I would say get a little snug, and it's going to make you look fabulous, ladies. And we got our logo on the back. And Maggie is wearing one.
I'm all about the swag. No, I like that.
Yeah, they're fantastic. So we have the women's, we have the standard that everybody likes, you know, these kind of style, and we have the kids, which are adorable, like with this cute fuzzy gray. So we got that. So then the last thing I'll tell you we do is we donate to, at the end of the sale, our stuff we box up to give to like senior living homes, and they have libraries and stuff, which is great. And teachers can shop for free Friday, 3 p.m. through the end of the sale at noon. So, and I send stuff to Nancy Bradstreet to communicate to the teachers. We all have our own personal teachers list. We post. We do a lot of marketing. And we survey. I'll tell you, I won't take you through the endless list of marketing stuff we do with the online calendars and whatever, flyers. The biggest pull for us, though, social media actually pulls in 26% of the foot traffic into the sale, which is interesting. These white sandwich boards we have that we put on the street corners, you know, Maggie gets permission, and we put them on the street corners in either end of the building. Those things have been around forever, way before my time. They're brilliant. They bring in 20% of our foot traffic. I had a guy last year comes into the sale, and he's like, yeah, I was coming home from work, heading to Walworth, and I saw a book sale, and I just like, hard right, I deserve it. I'm like, good for you. And these half-page flyers, which I have a stack for anyone who wants them. So we do these. I already gave them. Oh, you did? Okay. I didn't know if I was allowed to approach the
Shelley,
Oh, yeah.
put them right on that table.
I will. Okay. So there are those. Those are great. Those drive in 24% of our traffic. So if anyone has ideas for me, I'd love to hear them. Can always percolate on it and email the friends later, and I'll definitely get a hold of you. We'll get a hold of you. See, I'm getting to my half page now. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So the second topic I wanted to talk about was 4 years ago, like our membership had been declining. And we're like, what do we do? So we started to put a table in the entrance where you go into the library there. Just man it for like, a couple weeks, and tell people who we are, ask them to sign up and be members and all. Okay, this, I don't know if it's going to shock you, but it shocked my pants off. So again, surveying, we're asking, like, did you know about the Friends? 4 years ago, 90% of the people we talked to did not know we even existed, did not know what we did, nothing. Wow, we're up to this year 78%. Woohoo, didn't know about us. But still, that's not a big bite, right? Like, nobody knows we're around and what we do. And now, here's the cool part is, so we talk to people about what our mission is and what we do. And that, we're really here to provide not the salaries, not the operation, like you guys all provide that. Our town provides all of the salaries and the facility needs and all that. But the patrons are always asking for more. We want more. Of course they do. They have a right to more. So they get excited. So I'll run through a quick list for you. So we tell them, we have brochures on what we do. We say, well, we do the fish tank, the fish maintenance. And they're like, really? We do the library programs. We do special events. We do the sign language interpreters. We fund the museum passes, outreach, and any first-year trials of what they want, just to research new services and all. And they get very excited. Now, the good part's coming, I promise. So they get excited, they sign up, and then they'll be signing up for a membership, right? And so family is $10, right? They'll be like, give us 20, and they're like, keep the change, right? We have had, and actually, this woman in the bright pink is like the best one at the table. She, what was it, $400? $500 this year. Somebody dropped $500 on her. And so it just goes to show like how much people really appreciate the library and what's going on there. It's amazing. It's amazing to me because I'm not a book nerd. Like, I read books and all, but like I would go there when I was working. It's like, oh, I need to learn French. I'm going to go get a book on French or something. But I never was like, I see people there constantly every day, like getting books and getting bags of books for their kids and doing programs. I mean, I wasn't that into it until I got into this, and now I'm into it, right? I learned. I got myself educated. So, two things. One, anything you guys can do to help us, like, support our spring and our big September sale would be great. And then anything you can do or think of to help us, like, get that 78% of people that don't know we exist to be a lower percentage every year would be very valuable, because our membership is where we get all our volunteers and our energy from. So thank you for your time. Come to the sale. And do I have any more goodies? Oh, I have bookmarks. So if you...
Thank you. The one thing I thought of...
Any questions? Yeah, any questions? Yeah.
Well, it's a busy time in Town Hall because it's tax time. So if we can get a bunch of those flyers for the book sale, we can put them out there. So it's perfect timing for that.
I'm gonna leave you the bookmarks, and I'll leave you a stack of flyers, and then I'm gonna bug Amy, and if you need more, I will keep bringing you more, right?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, for having me. Like, I'm a newbie in all this politics stuff. I'm just a corporate girl. She was my neighbor. Yeah, we were. That was neighbor.
Small town. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Maggie. All right. Thanks, everybody, for coming. You can hang out if you want, or if you want to scoot, I'll leave it up to you.
Jeff, we love you guys.
Yeah.
But we're going to go through and strategize.
Sure. No, I would too. Yeah, it's a beautiful night out there.
I'm going to leave you a poster, too.
There you go.
Good to see you all.
Awesome.
Bye, Charlie.
I'll let you step out.
My crew. Let's go strategize.
And I'll prep our budget officer who's up next. So we have bye, Rhonda. Have a good night. All right, next item on the agenda is a presentation of the 2026 tentative budget. And just as a reminder, our preliminary budget will be October 1st. And I'll introduce Sarah Reynolds, our comptroller, and I'll let her take it from here.
Okay.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you, Supervisor Leenhouts. When you purchase a home or you start a business, you are investing in a community. Community spaces and facilities are an extension of our individual homes that provide a quality of life. They should be modern, efficient, and attractive. Like our individual homes, basic maintenance of our community is paramount. We also desire to make home improvements, update our community home to exceed standards, add amenities, and beautify our spaces to be aesthetically pleasing. Residents, business owners, and municipal staff are partners in maintaining those spaces and facilities. We are mutually responsible for protecting our investment. Your property tax dollars do just that. This pie chart provides a visual illustration of the allocation of your property tax dollars. School taxes, in blue, comprise 69%. Monroe County, in green, receives 24%. The town of Penfield, which is the orange slice, comprises a mere 7%. However, that 7% is an exceptional value. And I'm here today to give you an overview of what 7% looks like in terms of dollars and how the town of Penfield intends to apply those dollars in 2026. The tentative budget, or appropriations for 2026, total nearly $25.8 million, a 5% increase over 2025. New York State imposes a 2% tax cap. However, non-tax revenues, such as, non-property tax revenues, such as sales tax, fees for services, interest income, grants, and fund balance, are used to offset appropriations and ideally bring the taxes levied below the tax cap. The net of the total, less non-tax revenues, is the amount levied in taxes to our community. The total levy for 2026 is yet to be determined, as we are waiting on accurate estimates for some appropriations, and we are working on a multi-year projection to ensure that fund balance is leveraged in the best interests of our community. So that's a good segue into our intentions for the 2026 appropriations. We serve approximately 39,000 residents. The tax roll consists of 14,103 parcels with a total taxable value approaching $4.5 billion. The amount levied is equally distributed across this tax roll per $1,000. The average single-family home in Penfield is currently assessed at $279,000. So the average single-family home would pay 279 times the tax rate. The 2025 average town tax portion, that's 7% of your total property tax bill, was $570. With this in mind, consider how the town of Penfield intends to employ your tax dollars. Our goals include planning for the future through initiatives such as the development of an active transportation plan, which provides for multiple modes of transportation, hiking, biking, walking, and considers trails and roads to connect one area of Penfield to another. Second, the Climate Action Plan will enhance sustainability practices and reduce our carbon footprint to the benefit of future generations. Third, wetland and sewer mapping will ensure that our infrastructure is sound. And finally, Penfield has earned the distinguished title of Tree City USA by the Arbor Day Foundation, and we intend to maintain that status while expanding the number and variety of native trees and ornamentals to enhance our spaces. Our second goal is to maintain and/or update our current assets. This includes grass cutting, plowing, and salt for our roads, new seating for our library, new sidewalks, roof repair and replacement. Third, we intend to provide for our community the recreational programs and amenities that support health and wellness for active bodies and library resources for active minds. We also provide for our community through improvements to our community spaces and facilities. Capital projects, such as the Clark House renovation, are not generally included in the operational budget, but are a consideration as we determine how much fund balance to use towards operational expenditures. Funding large-scale projects that enhance our community spaces are a goal. Above all else, we want to accomplish everything while maintaining or establishing a reasonable tax rate. This chart demonstrates how the budgeted $25.8 million is distributed. The Town of Penfield provides services. People are required to provide services and to reach our goals for the community. Therefore, employees comprise 45% of the budget. We also need the tools and materials to maintain and upgrade our spaces and facilities. Equipment and capital outlay equals 18% of the budget. Contractual expenditures total 31% of the budget, and debt service makes up the remaining 6%. I'm going to provide more detail on each slice of this pie. To effectively care for and develop our community's spaces, facilities, and amenities, we need to attract and retain the best and the brightest. At 45% of the total budget, our tax dollars support the salaries of the more than 140 full-time and part-time hard-working folks who plow and salt our roads in the winter, cut the grass, and clean up the trash at our parks in the summer. These folks provide recreational, health, and wellness opportunities to us, our senior population, and our children. Property tax dollars support the forward-thinking engineers and planners who are helping our town to grow while maintaining its character and considering environmental sustainability. Many of these people live in our community, shop at our businesses, and use the very same town facilities as our neighbors. We have skin in the game, and we believe in our town. The 2026 tentative budget includes a 2.75% cost of living adjustment to ensure that we offer competitive living wages that allow us to retain our valued public servants. In addition to retaining the sharpest people, we must also give them the tools to get the job done right the first time and with efficiency. At 18% of the total budget, this includes heavy-duty equipment, such as new dump trucks and snowplows, as well as funding for our annual road program. It also includes improvements to our parks, such as new LED lights and light poles for Harris Wayland Park, resurfacing of our basketball courts, and new trees. At 31% of the budget, contractual expenditures comprise a wide variety of appropriations. It covers everything from the RG&E bill to road salt to library books. For example, the RG&E for Town Hall, the Penfield Community Center, the Department of Public Works, and all of our lodges equals $153,000. 9,000 tons of road salt equals $370,000. And library expenses such as books, videos, and periodicals equals $390,000. And without PCTV, we wouldn't be coming to you live today and communicating with the community we serve, which is a topmost priority. PCTV and other communications-related expenses equal $103,000. To finance home improvements, homeowners will acquire a home equity loan. Debt service in the form of bonds allows the town to finance large-scale capital projects or community improvements at low interest rates. Included in the budget and comprising approximately 6% of the overall budget is appropriations for debt service payments. The Town of Penfield pays interest and principal on one serial bond in the general fund totaling $103,000 due in 2026 for the acquisition of the Shadow Pines land. That bond expires in December of 2047. We anticipate finalizing an additional bond for the construction of the DPW facility that will expire in 2049. The interest and principal is estimated at $1.1 million due in 2026. There is a small bond in the Highway Fund related to Jamondaway Road that will mature in 2027. The 2026 amount due is $11,000. And in the Sewer Fund, there are several remaining bonds expiring in 2026, 27, 28, 2032, and the final bond in 2035. The total interest and principal due in 2026 for all sewer bonds equals $607,000. I want to highlight major fund and department distributions briefly. There are 22 departments in the general fund, including the town clerk, code enforcement, town security, and the town historian, just to name a few. Total appropriations for all 22 budgets equals nearly $16.7 million, of which recreation equals $2.8 million, and the Parks Department equals $1.2 million. The total operating budget for the Highway Department equals $6.8 million, and the library at 9% of the budget equals $2.4 million. To recap, when you receive your property tax bill, remember 7% of your total property tax owed is distributed to your town, your immediate community, and an extension of your home. For less than 2 months of RG&E, your annual town property tax dollars provide employment for over 140 neighbors who provide services to you, including marriage and dog licensing, facilities maintenance at the community center and our lodges, and very soon the Clark House, parks maintenance, including playgrounds, trails, and pickleball courts at Rothfuss and Shadow Pines Park, and concerts in Veterans Park, the Memorial and July 4th parades, and the July 4th fireworks show. And the too numerous to count library services such as books, audiobooks, and celebrated visiting authors. You get an incredible value for your town tax dollar, your investment in our community. Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah. Great job. I know it's been busy the last couple months at the very least. I really appreciate it, all your work. And more details to come this month. The board's has a lot more work to do, and we'll have more detail for the October 1st preliminary budget. I sometimes get it mixed up with the tentative, but preliminary on October 1st. We'll have a public hearing, as you can see on the screen. All right, thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
For all those.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Everyone watching at home, stay tuned. Okay, we have some communications and announcements. I'll start with our town clerk, Amy Steklof.
Supervisor, have some important information regarding the 2025-2026 school tax bills. Due to a processing issue at the county office, there has been a delay in distributing this year's school tax bills through the mail. Alternatively, residents can visit www.monroecounty.gov/property to print a copy of their bill online. And our dedicated staff in our tax office can also provide a copy by email request through receivertaxes@penfield.org. As a reminder, full payments are due by October 1st. Any payments received after this date will incur interest. First installment payments made at the town between September 16th through the 22nd must include an additional 1% interest on the installment amount. For a full summary of payment options, please visit www.penfield.org/tax and note second and third installment payments must be made directly to Monroe County and cannot be collected by the town. Thank you.
Thanks, Amy. Councilwoman Teglash, please.
The second town of Penfield Community Health and Wellness Fair is coming up on Friday, September 12th from 2:30 to 7 p.m. at the Penfield Community Center. This free event is open to all members of the Penfield community and will feature a wide range of local organizations focused on health, safety, and wellness. It's an excellent opportunity to explore services, meet experts, and learn more about being active and living well. That's Friday, September 12th, so a week from this Friday, from 2:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Community Center for the Penfield Community Health and Wellness Fair. Guided hike coming up on Saturday, September 13th at 9 a.m. The Penfield Trails Committee invites you to their September hike along the Shadow Pines property located at 600 Wayland Road. On Saturday, September 13th, join committee members as we explore the 212 acres of the property with a variety of areas and terrains. Please note that construction is underway at the Clark House and parking arrangements have been modified. Hike signs will be posted for assistance. This event is free, but please register with Penfield Recreation by going to penfield.org/hike.
Linda, what time again is that hike?
9 a.m.
Also at 9 a.m., same date, same place as the pickleball tournament. So I think parking in that general area is going to be sparse.
It's good to know.
Very good note.
I should give you this announcement, tweet at the same time.
Very good note. Very good. Good thing to point out.
Thanks, Linda. Councilman Ockenden, please.
Thank you. Household hazardous waste drop-off. The Monroe County Department of Environmental Services, in collaboration with the towns of Penfield, Webster, and the Village of Webster, invites you to the annual Household Hazardous Waste Collection event. This event will take place on Saturday, September 20th at the Webster Department of Public Works, which is located at 1005 Picture Parkway, just off of Hard Road. Appointments are required between 7:45 a.m. and noon to keep the process safe and efficient. To schedule your drop-off, visit monroecounty.gov/ecopark, or you can contact us here at 340-8710 during weekday business hours. The EcoPark website also provides a comprehensive list of accepted materials and items that cannot be collected. Please note this program is open to all Monroe County residents. However, waste from businesses will not be accepted. Again, the annual household hazardous waste collection coming up Saturday, September 20th. Next, Penfield's 2025 Fall Drop-Off and Recycling Day for our residents will be held on Friday, September 26th and Saturday, September 27th. This year, due to the construction at the DPW facility, the event will be at the Penfield Little League Complex in the lower parking lot next to Bachman Field, right next door here at 3180 Atlantic Avenue. Items accepted include metal and appliance recycling, brush disposal, however, no leaves or grass, clothing and linen donations, and bottles and cans. Then, on Saturday only, a secured document destruction truck will be on site for shredding, and this will be between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m., again, just on Saturday. Please note electronics will not be accepted. For drop-off locations, visit penfield.org and search recycling services. And remember, do not leave electronics at the curb. New York State law prohibits trash haulers from collecting them. And lastly, get ready for the town's fall amphitheater event, Tastin' the Blues. Join us Saturday, September 27th from noon to 3 o'clock at the Kiwanis Stage at the Penfield Amphitheater right here behind the Town Hall. Enjoy an afternoon of soulful live blues from Steve Grills and the Roadmasters. Taste test local chili recipes in our community chili competition, and even sample locally brewed beer. Bring your lawn chair or blanket, sit back, and soak up the music, food, and fun. Don't miss this fantastic tradition. The Penfield Amphitheater, as mentioned, is located in Veterans Memorial Park right behind the Town Hall. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob. Councilwoman Lee.
If you're not a hiker and don't want to come Saturday morning for the trails hike Linda talked about, you can join us at the beautiful Shadow Pines pickleball courts for the town's first ever pickleball tournament. It will start also at 9 through 5 p.m. This is a doubles tournament open to players of all ages and skills. Please register with a partner, or you can sign up solo, and we will pair you with another player. For information on entry fees and the bracket and schedules, please check our website. The Penfield Community Choice Aggregation Program is being renewed for residents. As part of the renewal, a new fixed rate will be established, effective as of the December 2025 billing cycle. This Community Choice Aggregation Program is entirely voluntary. It's offered as an option for residents that want more local control over their electricity sources, possibly an alternative green power, something other than RG&E. To keep residents informed, Good Energy, the program administrator, will host their second public information session next Wednesday, September 10th at 5 p.m. right here in the Town Hall Auditorium. For more information, you can visit our website, or you can go to penfieldcca.com for information on your household status. Again, it's entirely voluntary. You can opt out or opt back in at any time.
Thank you. Councilman Barry, please.
This is another reminder that the annual Friends of the Penfield Public Library used book sale is back next week, September 9th through 13th, and my family is excited. Discover incredible deals on books, games, puzzles, DVDs, and more at one of the area's biggest and best book sales. There's something for everyone. The full schedule and event details are available at www.friendsofpenfieldpubliclibrary.org. Come early for the best selection and support our local library with your purchases. The annual Penfield Community Bike Drop will take place on Saturday, October 4th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Penfield Community Center. Hosted by Penfield Rotary Club in partnership with Penfield Recreation, this event collects used bicycles to benefit Our Community Bikes Incorporated, a local nonprofit that repairs and distributes bikes to individuals in need throughout the region. These bikes will provide vital access to transportation and recreation. Our Community Bikes welcomes donations of children's and adult bicycles of all types, bike parts, tools, and other cycling items. A drive-through drop-off will be available in the community center parking lot for your convenience. Learn more about Our Community Bikes at www.ourcommunitybikes.net. Thank you for your generous support of this organization. And as already recognized, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Childhood Cancer Awareness Month is recognized every September by childhood cancer organizations around the world. With a goal to increase awareness and raise funds for those affected by childhood cancer, the American Childhood Cancer Organization encourages everyone to go gold during September in honor and in memory of kids with cancer.
Thanks, Kevin. I have one, and I'm going to add another. It's a busy month. Friday, September 26th is our country concert in the park. Join us for our first country concert in the park. It's happening from 5:30 to 8 at the Penfield Amphitheater. Come for an evening of great music and the Kiwanis stage with a live performance by Axton Landing. Don't forget to bring your lawn chair and blanket to enjoy this wonderful fall setting with friends and family. The amphitheater is located in Veterans Memorial Park behind the Town Hall. And then one thing I wanted to add is the Dolomite Quarry has their open house. September 27th, it's a busy day. So prior to tasting of the blues, you can go to the Dolomite Quarry. And I went, I don't know if it was last year or year before, but it's pretty cool. They do tours there. They have face painting. It's kid-friendly. It's kind of a cool thing. That is, again, Saturday, September 27th from, I believe, 9 to 1 p.m. All right. So next on the agenda is public participation. Amy, do we have anyone? I don't think so.
No one had signed.
So I'm going to use the opportunity. We have some scouts in the room. Anybody want to come up and say a few words? Tell us why you're here, so I can put you on the spot. You don't have to. Oh, good. If you can come right up to the mic.
And yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being here, keeping us company.
Yes, thank
What,
you for
what brings you
having
here?
us. I'm Samantha Lum. I'm a part of Troop 2020. I'm the senior patrol leader in Penfield, the Troop 2020 in Penfield. I'm doing a citizenship in the community merit badge because I'm planning on getting Eagle. So that's one of the requirements to come to a town meeting.
Awesome.
Yes.
Where does your troop meet?
Our troop meets at Penfield Methodist Church, right? Yeah, Penfield
Okay.
United Methodist Church.
Very cool. Thanks for being here.
Yes,
And what
thank you.
great proof you have now that you came.
Yeah, I thought
You got video proof.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
You'll find it on YouTube. Anyway,
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.
Good job. Good luck.
Anybody else want to speak? No? Chris, you got anything to say back there? No? Okay, all right. Okay, we're going to move to additions and deletions to the agenda, and I think we're adding one
Yes.
item.
I'd like to add Resolution 25T-145.
Okay, do we have a motion? You're making a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Vote, please, Amy.
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes.
Okay, do you want to approve the minutes next and then go through the, yeah,
I'll make a motion to approve our minutes from last month.
okay.
I'll second that.
All right, vote, please, Amy.
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes.
Okay, any petitions tonight? Amy, no?
No.
All right, I'll let you take over law and finance, I believe.
Okay. All right, so the first one is setting public hearing on the 2026 preliminary special districts budget.
So moved.
Second.
Whereas by this resolution, the town would be hosting a public hearing to review the preliminary budget and the 2026 special districts budget on October 1st at 6:30 p.m. And this is to publish the required notices anticipation for that hearing.
Okay, roll call vote?
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes. Authorization for supervisor to sign a license and hold harmless agreement to allow a pool fence within a sanitary sewer easement at 19 McKenna Trl.
Moved as written.
Second.
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes. Authorization for supervisor to sign a license and hold harmless agreement to allow a pool fence within a storm sewer easement at 38 Walnut Hill Drive.
Moved as written.
Second.
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes. Appointment of assessor.
Moved as written.
Second.
I just want to say, I wish Pam was here. She's been awesome, and I want to congratulate her. She's fulfilling, or finishing the position that was vacated by somebody that had retired, and she's done a fantastic job, so really appreciate her being here. Thank you.
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes. LaSalle's Landing Comfort Station Waterfront Consistency Review.
Moved as written.
Second.
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes. Granting the State of New York authority to perform the adjustment of streetlights for the owner and agreeing to maintain facilities adjusted via state-led contract.
Moved as written.
Second.
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes. Granting the State of New York authority to perform the adjustment of sewer manholes for the owner and agreeing to maintain facilities adjusted via state-let contract.
Moved as written, and I'll just mention that this resolution and the previous resolution pertain to work that'll be done by the state DOT on Route 286 from the city border to Qualtrough Road. I know it's a much anticipated project. We get a lot of input from the community on the occasional conditions of that stretch of road. So this is just identifying the town's role and what they'll be responsible for and some of the smaller components of that road work.
I'll second.
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes. Authorization to auction surplus equipment on October 4th, 2025 at the Monroe County Fleet Center.
Moved as written.
Second.
Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes. Okay, so then we're going to old business, which,
I think we have new business, right?
yeah, so no old business. And the new business is authorization to revise the fixed assets policy.
So moved.
Second.
And I'll note that we still have Sarah, our comptroller, here, so of course, feel free to chime in if there's anything. By this resolution, the town will be updating the fixed assets policy, which was last revised in year 2002. Therefore, it includes historical costs of equipment assets and thresholds that really should be brought up to current times. And so I believe the town comptroller has already revised those policy and did summarize the updates for the town, primarily be increasing, again, the thresholds to the $5,000 minimum for depreciable equipment assets. That's correct.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think Ockenden seconded. Barry?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Leenhouts?
Aye.
Ockenden?
Aye.
Teglash?
Aye.
5 ayes.
Okay. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. So we'll conclude this meeting at 7:27. Our next legislative meeting is October 1st, and we're going to present the preliminary budget. We'll be ready. And our next town board, sorry. Yeah, we're good. We're done.